welcome back there Hot Wheels fans. I hope you're keeping well. A bit of a change actually from what we were going to be doing. I said to you last time out that I was going to, fingers crossed, have a peg hunting video, which hasn't happened at all, as Entertainer and B&M have nothing in it at all. I've just been out this morning, not a bean at all, across God knows how many stores. So the other video that I said I was going to be doing was going to be an update on my Porsche collection, some bits and pieces that I've got turning up, but there are still a few bits and pieces to come in, so there's no point doing that for you yet. So instead, completely different, we're going to be doing Bertie's wheels, other bits of the collection. So you know I'm a massive Porsche fan, and obviously have a bunch of loose and carded, in fact getting to the point now where I'm beginning to lock out models, which is good. So yeah, let's start off with my other collection, or collections should I say. So Porsche's a big one, Porsche, Ferrari's the other side, third side to it will be everything else. So what you see across here will be a mixture of kind of Euro castings mostly, some kind of racing inspired detailing, and some cool kind of models that are lifelike, shall we say. So most of these are grouped down into brand. So we have from the top Range Rover Velar in the 3 colours. So the first release in silver with the silver 10 spoke. Then we've got the white Kroger, I think it was Kroger exclusive, again with the silver 10 spokes, and also in the I won't say latest colourway, because the latest colourway is red from that K case, which I still haven't seen yet. I know Asda's had quite a few long cards, and some of you UK hunters have been really lucky in laying your hands on some of those. So next up, inside of here, if you can make out the roof on that one there. There we go, from the Fast and Furious off-road set. So that one there, the Defender 110 hardtop. And I also have on the way a couple of the new yellow search and rescue, so there'll be, there we go, it's going to be sitting right in there. Right, next up, keeping it Jaguar Land Rover group. So we've got some Jags, and first up, first colourway in this beautiful kind of coppery orange colour, XE SV Project 8, first colourway orange. Then we've got, oh, let's grab this one out here, GameStop exclusive in the blue, which I picked up on my American Adventure. And then you'll have seen in the last opening video that I did in that green. Gosh, that looks pretty, that green. Love those track wheels all in black. Isn't it bizarre? I can't stand them in silver, but in black they look cool, really cool. Right, next up. I think this came from one of my 5 packs, or possibly a 10 pack. F-Type in that one there. Then we've got XJ220 in the green. Not sure why I haven't got an orange one that's opened up with that one there. Okay, moving down. Next up, Audi. So 4 rings next. RS5 in the red. Next up, love that wheel on that one there. I haven't seen that on anything for a little while, but that's a really cool wheel. I forget what that one is. Next up on J5s in blue. Cool little colourway, really nice. Next up, US exclusive, or Walmart exclusive should I say, Zamak in that one there. And then the latest release that we just had in the black on the OH5s in chrome. Quite a cool little casting actually, that one there. Works really nicely in those kind of factory fresh detailings. Nice, clean, simple. Right, next up, RS6, first colourway in red. Second colourway in the blue. Okay, keeping it Audi again. Next up, we saw it last video out. So we've got that new R8 Spider. And also, there we go. We've got 84 Quattro. Love that detailing through the back. Cool, really cool. Right, next up, a couple of Subaru 22B. So we've got that beautiful classic blue with gold. And also we've got the later release on gold OH5s in red. Haven't got a Zamac in that one. That should be one that I try and keep my eyes peeled for. But yeah, at this point in time I don't have. Right, next up, Aston Martin Vulcan. There we go. First colourway in the green. Black 10 spokes. What a peach. What a peach. Next up, white with the reds. Same black 10 spokes, and then next up will be Target Red Edition in this kind of maroony red with the silver trim detail. Nice, very nice. That one now on RA6s. Just a random, I think this is out of a multi-pack actually, or it may even be a Toy Fair random find, given that it's got a couple of scratches on the top. So we've got a 177 in a kind of gold, tan kind of gold colour there. Right, next up, looks like Zonda to me. Sorry. There we go. So we have not the Zonda, Pagani, Jaguar, that one there. So we've got in silver, J5s in chrome. Then I think, yeah, there we go, another hard top, this time gold with gold. I think that is from a multi-pack, that one there. And randomly, I'm not a massive fan of the Brembo detailing on the side of this one here, but I do have in the red on chrome 10s. Next up, I think a couple of Roadsters. Yeah, there we go. That is a beautiful colourway in that one there. And this actually reminds me of a Porsche Carrera GT that I have, or on the way should I say, which is a multi-pack exclusive in this really similar, almost like a spectral frame, charcoal grey, and this little detailing through the side. That is a beautiful colourway on that Huayra Roadster. Next up, similar idea, red, black stripe through the top. Roadster looks really, really cool in this variety. I don't know why the hard top looks a little bit odd. Doesn't quite work. Roadster, cool as though. Right, okay, next up, Little Alpha on its own there from Door Slammer Set. Beautiful livery on the side of this one here, and this one on the 4 spokes, which I think are they mini lights? No, not mini lights. Please comment down below whichever wheel that is, if anyone's got a clue from the top of their heads. Next up, well, the big ones from this year so far. So we've got the Koenigsegg Agera R in white. Really nice. Black CM6s on that one there. Right, okay. That's your first little lot. Next up, we've got some Ford at the top here, and some really, really nice Ford in here as well. So let's start at the top. Let's try and get a little bit of room on these. Really handy. If anyone hasn't seen or used any of these before, these little plastic Hot Wheels kind of collector pieces, they all click together so you can make them your own dimensions. So if, like me, you're really tight for space and you need to make something work for the space that you've got, really quite good. I managed to find a bunch of these really cheap out of, was it Wilko? I think it was actually Wilko. They were like half price at £2 for a block. So I picked up a bunch, an absolute bunch. I think 20 at the time when I actually did it. But yeah, really cool, work really well and keep everything nice, safe and protected. Right, first up, Speed Demon Gramps RS 1600 in the orange. Next to that is one of my personal favourites because I found it. I didn't pay for it, I found it. Yes, out on a hunt in Romford in an Asda, I found the Chase ID in that one there. Beautiful colour, really, really nice. And as you can see, obviously it has the clear bottom with the ID detailing. Next up, Door Slammers great livery on this one here in the black and gold, and that is the mini light wheel on that one there. Love that livery, so cool through the side. Right, next up, in the white, there is a black in this one here in the Gumball 3000, but I'm not a massive fan of the black. I prefer this kind of Wimbledon white, so that's the one I've got to represent for the RS 1600s. Right, next up, another special piece. We have GT40 Super Treasure Hunt. Just look at that colour. Beautiful, beautiful livery on this one here. Beautiful colour. Classic Golf, everyone knows and loves. Yeah, absolutely stunning. And certainly stands out in comparison to the mainline, which you can see is very much different to that one now. It really is a big difference between the Super Treasure Hunt and the mainline. Right, last one, another little GT40 again. This one here, it's a random one that I have, don't know where it came from at all, but it's in the collection. Okay, underneath that, right, what have we got here? Looks like that Fast and Furious, yeah, Fast and Furious 720 from the last opening video that we did. What a beautiful colour, again, that kind of Spectra Flame grey, beautiful, one of my favourite colours, absolutely favourite. Right, underneath, not sure why these two next ones are here. That looks like a car booty find in the McLaren F1. Is that the Exotics pack? I think that might be the Exotics 5 pack, McLaren F1. Then we've got a couple of P1s. So, in the white with black, and in that latest recent case in the turquoise on the grey PR5s. Next up, Lotus. So in here, all the spree, as that's the casting that stands out to me. So this one here from the Car Culture Entertainment series, I think it is. Obviously from Spy Who Loves Me. So we've got in white on the chrome 5s. Then from the main line in green, beautiful in green, on the lace, in yellow, on the classic 5s. That one comes with a little black detailing that runs through the side, and the door handles filled in. Nice decals on that one. And in black, again, similar sort of idea, but the stripe is like a box stripe that runs around that one there on the classic 5s in gold. And the last one there in orange. So yeah, orange, black stripe, exactly the same as the yellow we were just looking at right there. Right, okay, next up, couple of Volvo. So Rickard Rydell livery and the kind of, I won't say the reverse of the colourway, but a variation on the colourway itself. Oh, I'm giving myself a bad back, people. Right, next up, another Super Treasure Hunt. This time Tesla Model S. Picked this one up on the cheap, so it would have been about the equivalent of £15 when I picked this one up in the States off of one of my buddies out there. Mainline version on PR5s in grey, and the recent Model 3 in grey as well. Just got a few of those Tesla, not quite sure why I've got them in the collection, but hey ho, I have. Right, next up, G-Wagon. Oh, I love that. Fast and Furious G-Wagon in this awesome khaki green colour. Be looking out for a couple of the silver, recent release in the Mix 3 of the Boulevard set that's been released for the year. So comes, I think it's like a silvery grey colour, and comes with the hard top rather than the opening top. Next up, BMW Z4M, and that one there comes with the kind of M-Power wacky stripes on the side and some nice little grey lace wheels. Nice tampons through the side, like that little BMW one that they put on through the side. Next up, 2002, again with the M-Power stripes, eye-back springs detailing through there. Next up, 3 litre CSL in black with a Castrol livery. Through the side there, in the white, number 68 again. Castrol detailing M-Power stripes. Next up, M2 in that on there. Hot Wheels M2 comp, please. That'd be nice, with a little bit more detailing going on. Some nice tempos through the front, and the new grille that they've done for it as well. That'd be quite cool. That'd be quite cool. In Hockenheim silver. Yes, nice. Right, last BMW we've got here, M3. This one, looking forward to laying my hands on the, I think it's the L case, Polizzi one. Not a huge kind of Hot Wheels rescue fan, but the casting is cool, so I'll definitely be picking up one of those as and when I lay my hands on one. Right, next up, Maserati. So we've got just one random quattroporte, and that was definitely a Toy Fair find. I cannot remember which one. It may actually be Brentwood Toy Fair, because I've been quite lucky on some of the loose ones that I picked up from there. So that may have come from that one there. And next up, one of my favourites in the collection, in this beautiful blue and whites with the kind of purpley blue tipping that runs around, Maserati MC12. Love that piece. Chrome 10 spokes, lovely little Italian flag detailing down through the side as well. So that one back in there. Right, last row that we have got Bugatti. So first one, Bugatti Veyron in, I think, one of, if not the best colourway that they did. I think the other two colourways that are quite cool, probably the satin blue and the satin red after that as well. Then we have in black Chiron, and in blue Chiron. And then this was a gift from my buddies at the Hot Wheels, SoCal Hot Wheels Collectors swap meets. So that was a nice little custom that I was gifted on there. Right, that is your lot, people. That is everything outside of Porsche and Ferrari for BERTIE'S wheels at the time being. You know there's going to be plenty more to add to it. So hope that filled a gap for you for your weekends. And until the next video, take care, people.